So in my last video, I mentioned that I wasn't feeling that well from my egg retrieval, so I just wanted to give a quick update on that. On day 3 after my egg retrieval, Ryan and I'd already had not been feeling well, and we were just watching a TV show, and I noticed that my stomach aches were getting worse and worse, to the point where I went to the bathroom and just, I don't know what happened. Basically, I was getting these sharp pains in my belly. They were coming every few minutes. They were lasting about 20 seconds or so. It literally would take my breath away. Ryan had no idea what was happening to me. I was on my hands and knees at one point just saying, "What is happening to me?"
So we ended up calling the infertility doctor, and
because he wanted to go to the ER.
I didn't know what else to do. I mean, I'm just standing there. She's bent over crying, on the couch. So, but ends up she ran, he basically just said he doesn't think it's OHSS. Because
he asked a bunch of questions. And
yeah, she wasn't running a fever.
But I was, so.
Super nauseous.
Yeah, so then I said, because we were about to head out the door, and I was like, let me just try to go to the bathroom, and I ended up going. But before that, I mean, I was in so much pain. I was sweating. I was nauseous. It was unbelievable.
It was like a scene from a scary movie with the priest. Release the demon.
Please, Lord, help me to release this demon!
It was well.
Yeah, go watch it. But eventually I did go to the bathroom, and I felt temporary relief after that. But then the next day, being day 4, still felt, upset. My stomach was upset. And so, long story short, to bring us to today, which is Friday, it was going on a pattern of every other day. So Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I was having these waves of these sharp, intense pains. And now, by Tuesday and Thursday, I'm like, oh, I know what that means. So I was just basically having a hard time going to the bathroom. So after reading and talking to our doctor, it sounded like
bowel impaction.
This anesthesia that I got on Friday was blocking me. What was it called?
I think it might have been Nubane, just because Nubane, I believe, can bind to the opioid receptors.
We don't know for sure, but I just have never heard of this happening after egg retrieval, so that's why I wanted to make a video about it, because it was such a big deal, and it still is. Like, my stomach still is upset. Yeah. I'm still not going regularly.
She's drinking plenty of water. She just can't exercise because of, we're still in recovery mode for the ovaries. But
so let me tell you what I did. So I started on Docalex. I did that for 3 days straight. That helped, but I think I'm going to stop because I feel like it's just, I don't know, it's making my stomach hurt even more.
I've been telling her to stop for 3 days now.
So I'm going to start on Colace, which is a stool softener, and hope that helps. And also, I was so concerned because they always say, don't work out, don't work out. So I was trying to rest so that my ovaries can go back to normal. Well, I started walking 2 times a day, and I've noticed a huge difference. So as much as you may not want to get up and do something, I feel like it helped. And the doctor said that was a good idea, too. Mm-hmm. So Docalex for a little bit helped, and then Colace, and then just moving around. So, and I'm trying not to eat as much because my belly it just can't hold it. It just makes it more upset. So just try to eat light in that sense. But I don't know. It is getting better. So just keep that in mind. But other than that.
Yeah, that's all for that then today.
And then the next video, you will see our results for how many embryos we got.
So today we went to the clinic to find out of the 6 fertilized eggs, how many we have for genetic testing, and we ended up getting 3. So we are extremely grateful for it.
We never went in with on the way there, I never wanted to tell Ryan the number that I had in mind, but hearing 3, that was definitely the lowest number I wanted to hear. I think if it was any lower, I'd be really concerned. So we're fine with the 3.
Yeah, the 3.
It's still low. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah, we have 1 4AA.
The grade.
The grade is one of them is a 4AA, and then the other 2 are 4BAs. So they're good quality.
So if anyone wants to elaborate, maybe if what their grade, if you remember, if you did IVF and want to comment, I'd be interested just to hear what your grade was.
Just want to say this IVF process just sucks. I mean, all last night, I was having a hard time. I know she didn't sleep. I was having a hard time sleeping. Just, this morning, constantly nauseous, and you're driving.
Because you don't want to go in and hear that you have 0.
Right.
You don't.
I guess with a normal pregnancy, you get pregnant, you find out pregnancy tests and everything else. You go in and then, you go in for annual checkups, and you can constantly see this. The baby constantly growing. With IVF, it's just completely different. You're constantly waiting for the next deadline to occur, and it is just so emotionally draining. And I don't think I've really actually have stated that before, but I mean, now, we have 3 eggs. That's great, but
3 embryos.
Or 3 embryos, sorry. That's great, but now they have to get genetically tested, so we make sure that they're chromosomally normal.
So
we could still end up with none, or we could end up with all 3, and it's another waiting game for another week.
And it's scary. It puts you on edge. And going into this appointment today, we felt, like he said, I mean, you can't focus on anything. You're so concerned.
You're constantly anxious about it.
We're going to try to get through next week. Hopefully it goes by fast, and hopefully we get good news. But we're not in the clear yet.
Yeah, we got great news today. It's just...
We did. Our doctor, because I had some questions, and he kind of read some numbers from the other patients that he got, and it's kind of sad in some situations. He was reading numbers of how many embryos people got, and he was anywhere from 0 to 7. I mean, he read off a couple zeros.
Yeah.
And that, is so incredibly sad to me.
Yeah.
I always cry when I talk about it, because you just go through so much. And I feel so bad for those people. Don't you feel bad?
I feel terrible. I mean, it took us, 2 months to get to this point?
2 months to get to this point.
Just to get to this point, and then to turn around
we could
and
be
say,
in that
you got
situation.
nothing. I mean, we could very well be.
In
this
a
time
week
next
we
week
could.
be. Yeah.
And that's devastating. And I don't know. Insurance or no insurance, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it makes me sad for those people.
Yeah.
But so I guess right now, just continue to
yeah.
pray.
Yeah, we're feeling good about the 3. Like I said before, that's where we kind of were hoping the minimum would be. So very grateful for that, and just gotta wait another week to find out what can actually be transferred. So
yeah, it's just solely to see
lots
if they're
of prayers.
Chromosomally normal is really what it is. So.
Yep. So
was that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. We'll report back. Maybe in a week.
I mean, we have a transfer date, but it's hard to be excited about that until next week. So, anyways, just keep praying, and that was just your quick little update there. So, thanks, guys.